This is Kendrick Avant, the agent of gratitude, and I'm the owner of Mindset Over Bullshit University. You can catch me on Clubhouse and the Wisdom app every single week, spilling this game on Mindset Over Bullshit. How to challenge yourself, how to do self-care, how to do self-love, everything it takes to be better. Sign up and rock with me, vibe with me. I am Kendrick Avant on Clubhouse. I am Kendrick Avant on Wisdom. I am Kendrick Avant on Instagram.
You just talked about focusing on the cause rather than the ailment, right? And I think when we think about this path of authenticity, or this idea of sitting with who you are, and then intentionally moving towards who you want to become, we tend not to spend a lot of time on the cause, on what's holding me back. And I want to skip the line a little bit. And Kendrick, if you don't mind, Kendrick put something in the chat around how for him, the big change was the gratitude journal. And I was just thinking about the fact that we haven't really talked about, or I hadn't heard anybody talk about journaling. And it's something it's been a struggle in my life, mostly because I can't read my handwriting to save my life. So I need to do it with the typing. But the idea that, when you start to journal, when you get things out on paper, when you get ideas down, when you get them away from you, and they're now at a place that's other than in your head, one of two things tend to happen. One, you either have journaled about something that is a weight on you and you were able to put it down, and now you're not carrying that weight because it's somewhere else, right? You can reflect, and you can go back to it, but of course you often don't, in a good way. And then there's I'm putting it down on paper to commit to it so that I can actually get my ideas out to say, this is what I'm intending to do, right? Goals without a plan are just wishes. And wishes really don't actually generally happen, but goals do. But you need a plan. So Kendrick, I wanted to ask you, because you mentioned the gratitude journal and how that really impacted your journey of finding your authentic self. Could you talk about that for a second?
Yes, absolutely. I appreciate you even letting me slide up and do this. So what I meant by that is that the gratitude journal, for me, you've got to understand there's a difference between grateful and gratitude. When you're talking about grateful, that's the what. That's the grateful for the house, the job, the family, the health, the kids, etc. Gratitude is when you write down or you record why you are grateful. So that's the story. You are grateful that you have kids because you're taking them to the park because you want to slam dunk on your son and make your girls laugh at him. That's the story that you put in. That's the gratitude. I found myself by keeping that gratitude, because I have a constant chart, a constant book of everything that I'm grateful for and why. And I can't even say everything because I only put at least 3 every day. But because I put those stories in of why I am grateful, not the what, why I am grateful, I'm so in tune to what I'm looking for and what I'm aligned with and what I want to do and where I want to go in life. And then the manifestation journal is when you're writing down 369, the Tesla's law of the manifestation. That's where as soon as you wake up, you write down 3 times your goal. At lunch, you write down it 6 times. And at nighttime, you write it down 9 times right before bed. 369. I became myself. I became the person that I am. Because now for almost 11 months, I've been trying to get this right where you do it 21 days in a row, 369. And even though I have alarms in my phone and everything, your alarm will go off and tell you to stop and write down your manifestation. But you're always doing something, going to the bathroom, talking to the kids, probably at work, driving, eating anything. And you're always thinking, well, I'll do that right once I get done. And then you end up forgetting. And so I've never made it to actually 21 days in a row. Well, I did it once. Either way, that's how I became myself. I found myself with the gratitude journal, writing why I'm grateful every day. I became myself by writing down every day my goals. And that became me because now my mind is just always thinking about that. I'm disabled. I have a chronic illness. I don't have health care. I got the kids and everything. And because I do all this writing, all this thinking to myself why I am grateful, thinking to myself what I am going to do, these goals, then it gets me past all the fact that I'm disabled and I don't spend all the energy and all the time worried and thinking about who was talking about me, who was looking for me, why somebody's not looking for me, how bad I'll get next week. Instead, so much of my mental energy is always spent on why I'm grateful and where I am headed. And so that's how it's helping me. I hope that cleared any confusion for anybody. My name is Kendrick. I am complete.
No, Kendrick, that was great, man. I can't agree with you more around the way that you and the challenge that you had for yourself there was tremendous. I'd use this thing called a battle board, and it's different than a vision board, right? So a vision board is what's my ideal life, right? So you put up pictures of maybe the car you want to drive and the house you want to own and the vacation you want to go on and the career you want to have, and the battle board is what am I going to do this year? What am I actually going to do in March, April, May, June, July, right? So it's a little different than journaling, but it's that idea of seeing it every single day. And I hung it in a hallway where I must walk in this hallway 1,000 times a day. And every time I walk past it, I pause and I look at what is this month's goal? What is this month going to be? And the idea, I love the way you described, the journaling became it became for you that the path for you becoming yourself. That's fantastic. I'm curious as others speak. I'd love please feel free to continue the conversation how you were going to, but I'd love to hear from you if you indeed are also embracing journaling and how that's worked for you in your lives.
Big homie, I am one of those disabled people. I am cocky, I am confident, I'm coming for everything they said I couldn't have. I'm sick of acting like I'm normal. I'm sick of trying to quietly fit in and find my place in this life. I know I'm not here for a long time. I'm here to make an impact, to leave an impact. I'm here to show you what you can really be. So come vibe with the Mindset Over Bullshit University. I'm Kendrick Avant, and I'm there every single day, modeling and teaching these lessons of gratitude because I know it can take anywhere from 18 to 354 days for a new routine to set in. I'm here, man. Come on and vibe with me. Mindset Over Bullshit University. Purchase your tuition for Mindset Over Bullshit University at kendrickavant.com. Every day, we can be better.